bad and then you take over the game. Could you talk about the elbow and about your clutch?
Yeah, hopefully I don't always have to get elbowed to try to win us a game. But yeah, if that's what it takes to win, I'm all for the team and whatever it takes.
Hunter, I think if I remember, DeJuan tied it, and then I know you tied it with your free throws and you won it. I think. What was the key down low when it's like 3.4 seconds left? What was the key in the timeout?
Yeah, Juan tied it then, or Juan I think
You hit the free throw.
Juan put us up 2, and then they hit the tap in, I think.
Yeah.
In the timeout, we were just trying to stay composed. Coach Self always preaches that, when it's game point, being the most poised team, being the most ready team, and we're so used to that. Coach kind of just really instills it. And when you have 4 really experienced guys out there, and then Marco's super talented, we try to help him out. But we got a lot of gamers on the team, and a lot of guys that have been through some battles, and so I think it's really fun to go out there with guys that just know how to win, get it done at the end of the day.
Were you nervous?
Nah.
So what worked for y'all tonight to keep the momentum going and end up winning 3 seconds left?
I think just stopping the transition. Miller had a great game and just eliminating their lob threats like Ernest down the field and just playing as hard as we can. Defense won us this game, so just defense probably the most.
Hunter, when you catch the ball under the basket and you're between 2 guys and you're at a weird angle, just how are you kind of able to reposition yourselves and get in place for that play?
We work on it a lot. It obviously wasn't scripted for me to catch it under the basket, but I'm used to that in practice and a lot of stuff like that. Just going to get the ball. Juan threw a good enough pass for me to catch it, and just taking it from there, just trying to trust everything that I've been taught.
And then KJ, what do you think you guys can do to limit some of the turnovers that plagued you in this game?
Just slow down. I think we with really athletic teams like TCU, they speed us up a lot. So just slowing down and just not trying to force things, and that's pretty much what's going to help that.
Hunter, early in the first half, you had 2 back-to-back baskets, then you kind of raised your hand to get the crowd involved. Can you just talk about the atmosphere today and what that did to you guys?
Yeah, no, they were in it the whole time, even when they would go on runs and stuff like that. Playing in front of this crowd, it's special. It's truly special. I'm blessed to be able to play in front of these people, these fans that care so much about us and really will us to some wins sometimes. And so it's just, I just feel super fortunate to be able to play in front of those fans.
KJ, I think it's back-to-back games for you with double-digit rebounds. Just what's shifted for you since the Christmas break in terms of rebounding?
I think they've been really emphasizing it this past couple of weeks, and I think that's really going to help us win, and it showed today. Got a couple offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds, but just trying to focus on getting more defensive rebounds to help Hunter out when he's battling down there.
Yeah, and on the offensive rebounds, what are you seeing when those shots are going up that allows you to get the right timing on those plays?
I couldn't tell you that. I just see it and I just try to go get it.
KJ, since Tennyson is new on their team, what was the scouting report on him going into today's game?
Who?
Tennyson.
We knew he was a really good shooter. We try to limit his touches, but when you got a fast guy like that and doesn't need too much time to shoot it, it's really hard to guard that. So he made some tough shots, but trying to slow down a guy like that that's hot like that is nearly impossible. But we still won the game, so that's all that really matters.
Just for both of y'all, 18 turnovers just committed by the team. Just how are you able to keep battling through those?
Yeah, no, obviously that wasn't the game plan going in. We knew they were going to try to speed us up, and just the pace they play, sometimes that makes the other team fall into their hands and kind of speeds them up, and those turnovers happen. I think they were obviously in the Big 12. A lot of teams know each other's sets and stuff like that. So I think sometimes they were reading what we were trying to do, but just being more careful with the ball. I had a couple bad passes out there that I need to try to limit if we're going to try to win this thing.
KJ, did how things played out last year when they came here, was that in your mind at all, kind of revenge, if you will?
Yeah, of course. There's definitely a mindset where they really embarrassed us at our home place. So just letting that not happen twice in a row. So that was definitely an emphasis. And the guys that weren't there, we showed a lot of clips of the last time they played here, and they understood why we can't let that one go.
Hunter, when you got clipped in the face by Ernest, did you have to talk to the refs for them to check it, or did you know it was a flagrant right away?
Nah, it just hurt a lot. I'd say it hurt pretty bad, but fortunately they called it for us, and it hurt. It hurt, but I'm here. I'm standing. I'm strong.
When you had to shoot the free throws, it's such a crucial moment, and you're the only one standing there. What was your frame of mind for those free throws? And KJ, did you think he'd make them?
I mean, I like to say myself as a clutch player, so I feel like it's not. That's what I do. So I'm clutch.
Did Ernest apologize?
Yeah, he did.
What'd you think of Hunter, KJ?
I think he played a great game. I think he's one of the best bigs in college basketball right now. He has an unbelievable skill set, and I think everybody saw it tonight. And hopefully he keeps doing that during the season. So I think we have a good chance around the league.
What was Coach's message after the game?
It was a gritty win. It was a win that we needed. That's pretty much an NCAA tournament game right there, where both teams are battling, both teams are making shots. It's a game of runs, but we were able to pull it out, get it out at the end. And so that was a great experience for the new guys, but also just a great team win and a great first win in the Big 12.
A couple more starting back.
KJ, you have experience playing in the Big 12. Game one, you get unranked TCU, takes you to 3 seconds left in the game. In your years, do you feel like this is the deepest that the conference has been?
I mean, I feel like every year has been pretty deep, but I think every game is going to be like that. This is the Big 12, one of the hardest conferences in basketball, and I think everybody, all the newcomers, really figured that out pretty quick as the game started rolling around. But every game is going to be a battle in Big 12. That's why it means so much that we've won so many in the past years.
KJ, you talked about their athletes. It's nothing new for this team to play through you from time to time, but do you feel like more importance to do that when it is such an athletic team that you're going against, and use your athleticism to kind of match that?
Yeah, of course, especially when they have a bunch of athletes like that can run in transition and kind of neutralize me a little bit. So just trying to find little ways to kind of get them off balance when they're not really paying attention to me really helps the team.
Hunter, how much does that help to be able to play through a guy as athletic as the dude sitting next to you?
Yeah, no, every team's gonna have athletes. Ain't nobody gonna have an athlete like 24, and so. I mean, he went out there and got a big double-double for us, just making plays, offensive rebounds, guarding their best player, doing a little bit of everything. And, him, Juan, and KJ, or him, Juan, and Kev, that's what they do. That's why, they're guarded, so highly regarded. And, that's why we're so good as a team, is because we got guys like that who can do pretty much anything on the floor.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.